Hi, I'm Holly Morrison, and we're here today to do something amazing. We're gonna make egg salad. This is kind of the finished-ish. We're gonna do it in 12 minutes. 12 eggs, 12 minutes, cold, ready to go, on top of some lovely bacon chips that we've made in the oven. 12 minutes, start to finish, entire meal, ready to hit the table. We keep backyard eggs, so we sell our surplus, which is about $7 a week. And we all know that when you're hard boiling eggs, you want to hard boil your oldest eggs. You buy them in the grocery store, you're home run. Those are 3-week-old eggs. Old. But my eggs are always fresh. So we had to come up with a solution because I love egg salad. So anyway, this is our take on a carnivore, ketovore egg salad with bacon chips. Obviously not egg salad sandwiches, but this is better, trust me, and better for your body. So stick around and we're gonna float through this. So I'm finishing off chopping up an entire onion. I'll fine tune the chopping because I like everything pretty much small. Okay, so our onions are perfectly caramelized, and I did add some herbs in there that work for us. If you are just a sea salt gal and a guy, go for it. For us, we do a little bit of thyme, a little bit of rosemary, salt and pepper. We use Redmond salt. We'll have a link for that down below. All right, and then these are gonna cool down, so we're turning it off, and these will wait for us to get our eggs ready and put it all together. Okay, so you know how to make a poached egg. Well, this is how we make hard-boiled eggs, but we're using a poaching technique. But once the last egg goes in, we'll turn it all the way up to high. And I just do one at a time because it's easier for me to drop it in. And also to make sure I didn't crack the yolk, you know what I mean? So all I'm doing is dropping it in some boiling water. And right now it's just a gentle simmer. And it's salted water. You could put vinegar in it too, but these are going to be hard-boiled eggs, but you don't have to peel them. And then once the last egg goes in, which is 3 eggs from now, you set your timer for 9 minutes. Yes, I have broken these a few times. And as you can see, I already had a few already going before we did the last half of the dozen. So I always do a dozen at a time. And I do try to work swift, but it all works out. So you know that little green haze that seems to always show up on hard-boiled eggs? This technique does not do that. So now they're in. I turn it all the way up to high. You can throw a lid on, which is what I'm going to do. It'll be to a boil in about 1 minute. So what I will do is set my timer for 10 minutes because it will be back to a boil. It always is in 1 minute. And then I will take the lid off and let them gently simmer for 9 more minutes. And that will be a perfectly hard-boiled egg for egg salad. Okay, so we are clearly at a boil, so I've turned it down, taken the lid off, and I will keep the lid off at this point. You can skim this off. It's not egg, but it will not cling to your egg, so you can leave it there. It doesn't really matter, but you just want to keep this at a gentle poaching. And as you can see, they're coming to a hard boil. They're already firm. I could take them out right now and they would be, you know, a firm poached egg, but we're going for the hard boil stage, which will be done in 7 minutes. So we're 30 seconds away from our hard-boiled eggs, and this is, you're going to be so delighted because literally you can have egg salad in less than 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off, and all I'm going to do is take my hard-boiled that as you push hot, it's firm. And you could go 1 more minute longer if you're one of those people that like your yolks like incredibly dry. I personally don't. And I'm putting them in an ice water bath to stop the cooking, and also to make it where we can start eating this for lunch. So I'm putting it in mostly ice with a little bit of water, and by the time the ice is all the way melted, my eggs will be perfectly chilled, which is just moments. They're literally chilling while I'm going to chop them up. And I do a dozen every time. If I'm going to do the trouble of this, I have a dozen eggs. So, and we have customers that buy our eggs, so, you know, like I said, I can't wait until I have 3-week-old eggs. It just never happens. I never have 3-week-old eggs. All my surplus goes to our several customers that we have that faithfully buy our surplus eggs. And that's it. That's going to sit while I finish off my prep. Okay, so our eggs are hard boiled. Isn't that lovely? So easy and quick. So I have ways of doing this. I like to just go ahead and chop up all the white around the edges. That way I can get my whites really fine, because I personally will eat egg salad as long as I don't have big hunks of white. Yeah, I'm being noisy with that. Okay, and then we're going right into the yellow. And you know how yellow is. You just chop it and it kind of just disappears with your mayonnaise. So we're making this anti-inflammatory. So we make our own mayonnaise, which is typically right here. It's called butter mayo. I'll put the link to that video down below. We just got back from being out of town. We have eggs coming out our ears. It's time to make some egg salad with some lovely bacon chips. So this is my alternative to an anti-inflammatory. The ingredient list reads like a cookbook. It doesn't have anything weird in it. We get it at Costco for about $9. And I always keep this in my pantry if I get behind on making butter mayo, which happens. So anyway, back to chopping up our eggs. And so the other thing I found out recently, I won't even go into how I found this out, but I've always gotten indigestion when I eat egg salad. Love egg salad, one of my favorite foods. Okay, and I'm gonna dump this in our bowl while I'm talking to you. But one of the things I found out, and for our carnivore journey, we went anti-inflammatory. We did it as an elimination protocol. We eliminated everything under the sun. We even eliminated bacon for a really long time because I was finding it was triggering me. It's not triggering me anymore. And definitely check out our update video. I'll put a link for that down below. How we're doing. We're in month 13 now. This is for life. So because we're doing this for life, we have reincorporated a few things that make it sustainable for us that is not inflammatory. So one of those things is onions. This is our caramelized onions, so they're going to go into the bowl also. But I found that when I eat eggs with raw onion, which is typically how most people will make egg salad. Now, obviously, if you're making this strict carnivore, absolutely eliminate the onions and don't do any seasonings. Totally cool with that. You do you. We're going to do what works for us. This works for us. It makes it sustainable. We love it. So we caramelize these. They don't even look like caramelized onions, but of course I showed you how I did that. But this is our finishing, pulling everything together. But it has a few seasonings in there, and of course it was caramelized in grass-fed butter. So that's going in our bowl. And that's about 3/4 of a large onion. Yes, I am getting all that butter in there because we are going to use this mayo, which is made with avocado oil. And I do think that's fine. It's not triggering us whatsoever, so we're all good with that. We're good with avocados too, but I think I wore out my family with avocados during our vegetarian years, so nobody is sad that we don't eat avocados. So I'm going to finish chopping this up, and then I will show you how I pull it all together and give it a taste. So there are a dozen eggs, chopped the way I like them. I've already put my caramelized onions in, and I gave you that little pro tip that caramelized onions do not cause indigestion, and maybe you don't get it, but my daughter, one of my daughters and I do. So I'm going to put 6 rounded tablespoons, 5, 6. I might actually put one more in. We'll see how it goes. And then I did season my onions when I was caramelizing them. So I'm just going to put a couple pinches of good salt. I use Redmond's. I'll put a link below for that. And then, you know, you just can never have enough pepper. That's organic. I buy it in bulk and I just refill these cute little jars. And then all we're going to do is give that a good mix. And then you will find what you like for egg salad. We like ours pretty wet, but not too wet because we want it to sit beautifully on top of our bacon chips. Now, Dr. Berry has a great video on how to make bacon chips. This is my oven version, but we pop this in the oven while we're doing the eggs. So by the time we're done with this, these are already cooled down and ready to go. And all my caramelized onions have been worked in everywhere. And I just promise you, this is gonna be the happiest egg salad you have ever put on a plate. So here we go. Now I'm gonna divide this equally between 4 people, 3 eggs a person. So my husband, I just put his stuff in Ziploc bags or parchment so he has lunch to go. So here we go. We're gonna put this all together. Crispy. Oh, I touched that one. We'll just flip it over so it'll be pretty, right? So here we go. Of course, everybody's always like, how many pieces of bacon can I have? I'm like, when it's gone, it's gone. So there we go. We'll go with 4. That's 2 long pieces because we just cut them in half. And I'm gonna fill this baby up. And then of course, we're gonna do what I would call the perfect bite. And these bowls pretty much portion enough perfect for me to divide evenly. So once I've gotten that about 3/4 full, that's literally 3 eggs for us, an egg salad. And there's the one that already had a little egg on it. Let me fix that. And I mean, this is your perfect bite. You could dip them. I like to put a spoon on. Use a spoon to put it on. And there we go. We're gonna take a bite and it's gonna be great. Best egg salad sandwich in your life. Sandwich between 2 pieces of bacon. However, it makes you trip your trigger. You want to make this, it's amazing. Very easy to tweak to make it keto, carnivore, whatever. Anti-inflammatory is what we're after, and this works, and it's amazing. So, isn't that beautiful? I think the presentation's amazing. So if you want to impress your non-meat-based people, and of course, eggs are not meat necessarily, but they are like the perfect food, especially when they're grown properly like we raise our chickens. But lovely bacon. Who doesn't love bacon and egg salad? So turn your people on to how to heal through fat and meat. You need more fat than you do meat. So this is very fatty. And it will heal your hormones, it'll heal your train of thought. Fat is what makes your body happy and it makes it heal. Carbs make it sick. There we go. That's it in a nutshell. Eat good fat. Eat saturated fat. Eat fat from happy animals. Eat fat and some meat. Don't just go, I'm a carnivore and I don't eat fat. You're not a carnivore if you eat fat. And I'm not a carnivore. It's not a club. It's not a religion. We are all about anti-inflammatory. And we're all about healing our frame and charging our body with what it needs to heal. This right here, my friends, will charge your body and it will make your heart happy because it tastes great. So definitely give us a like if you like this video. If you hated it, I'm okay with that. Give me a thumbs down. Tell me why you hated it. Give us a sub. Turn on the notifications. Rachel is rejoicing. We have real Wi-Fi now. Spectrum has made it to the boonies in Holden, Missouri. And so we now can hopefully load videos with ease. We're loading our first one this day, but we're recording this one because guess what we're having for lunch? Everybody is waiting for me to stop talking so we can dive in and have some good grub. So that's it. Bless y'all. Thank you for joining us and stick around. We're gonna help you heal while we heal our family. Bless you. Okay, so we already put our lights up when I was doing this, but this is a pro tip for trying to help hubbies take good lunches to work, or wives, if there's a husband at home cooking and a wife not, or if you're both working, whatever. Pro tip. This is my husband's lunch for, let's see, what's today? Doesn't matter what today is. His lunch for tomorrow. Yeah, happily. He loves this. This is one of his favorite to-go meals. So I just put this in a zip. He has a little throwaway containers that he'll transfer it to. And there's his bacon chips, and he is set for lunch. But I will try to do that with all of my videos from here on out because we make to-go carnivore for Keith, and it is helping him eat a sustainable way that's going to heal his body. So that is our bacon chips and egg salad version of his lunch for tomorrow. Mary, what are you eating?
My egg sandwich.
That's a beautiful egg salad sandwich. Look at that bread. It's baconified. I like it. All right, we'll take a bite. Ari, you are so silly. I like your smiley face. It's adorbs.
Okay.
So, hi, Mary.
Hello.
What'd you make for breakfast today?
Egg salad.
Because you didn't want scrambled eggs, which is what we had. So, how long did it take you to make that?
About 11 minutes.
11 minutes. So, how quick is it to make egg salad the way Mom does it?
Really quick.
And how easy is it?
Really easy.
How old are you?
10.
So you can make hard-boiled egg salad in 11 minutes for yourself for breakfast.
Yes.
That's impressive. But I don't think it's really just because you've got some mad cooking skills. This is really an easy way to do it, right?
What?
Is it yummy?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. And you do yours with raw onions, right?
Right.
Because you like it that way. I do mine with caramelized onions because my tummy likes it better. So enjoy your breakfast. So this is my daughter Mary's nifty little egg cutter. And she loves it because she is the one that wears out some egg salad. So of course you can switch it and do it sideways, but gosh, this makes this so much easier. Let me just throw that in. But I just thought I'd show you that. Of course, there's a million of them on the market. I'm not going to put a link below because my amazing Aunt Jane is the one that gave us this. And of course, these are, you know, like I said, they're poached eggs that have gone 9 minutes instead of a poached egg. So isn't that cute? There we go. So if you want to speed up the process, and yes, you could crisscross it and finish the job, but I like doing it this way. Well, as you can see, we have already recorded the video for bacon chips, and we're actually going to do it multiple ways. But this little outro here is just to say, hey, subscribe and hit the notification bell to our channel so that you'll know when we've got new content coming out. YouTube is not fantastically favorable to carnivore videos. There are actually some regions in Canada where they can't even post video links because it is so censored for carnivore. But if it was vegan and it will destroy your body, they will totally allow it. So anyway, so please let's fight them by share our videos and subscribe, get the notification bell so that you don't have to wonder if we put out new content. Also, we have a couple of Facebook groups. I don't say that a lot on the videos, but I just wanted to let you know we've had a Midwest Meanderings group for over a year. We're going to put the link for the invite for that beneath the video. Also, I sometimes put edgy content out. So far, I haven't gotten kicked off of YouTube, but Rumble's my backup. I don't know that I'm a huge fan of Rumble. I'm not against them. I just think they need to make that platform a little more easier to access. But my link for Rumble will be down below. And also, we just started a carnivore police-free zone Facebook group that has exploded. We just started it like 2 weeks ago because I was getting tired of getting censored, myself and others, if we decide we wanted to put pepper or some onion powder in our food. We are all about anti-inflammatory and healing, but good grief, there are people who are calling this, just like vegan, a religion. This is not a religion. We are all about healing. So definitely check out our police-free zone carnivore group. The link will be also beneath the video. So bless you, and please, come on in and talk with us below and give us some comments and let us know what you would like to see, because we're just sharing what we're doing. We're sharing what's working for our family, but we'd be happy to put out some content that would strengthen you in your journey, like some ideas of how you would like us to put out content related to what we're eating or how we're healing or whatever. And certainly check out our updates. And I have a recent medical prep video that I put out a while ago, almost a month ago. And I think that is a really timely message. So definitely give that a check out. And there's some shout outs to some other content inside of that video. But that's pretty much me in your living room helping you medical prep for what is practical and things that you can prevent sickness and disease in your family in the case of who knows what, interruption in services. We don't really know what is around the corner. God bless you, and thanks for listening all the way to the end. And if you made it to the end, just give me a wave and say, I made it all the way to the end. Bless you, and thank you, friends, for sticking with us in our Midwest Meanderings journey.